Oh man, it sounds like combat music already.
It is, and we're live. Welcome to the Wednesday nights. A group of friends who get together to play games live on Roll20. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube to watch all of our previous episodes at TWKLive. Now let's meet the players. Tonight we have Bryce. And Bryce is talking, but we can't hear him. He's
Hello. God, old habits. Hello, I'll be playing Trillic, the Dragonborn Sorcerer, twin to Brassbutt.
And Keith.
Hello, I'll be playing Ulsa, and we'll reveal who that character is in game. So it's a brand new character to this campaign.
Yes, and Laird.
Hello, I'm Laird, and this evening we'll find out who I'm playing when the time is right.
And Steve.
Hey, I'll be playing the Kinku Shadow Monk. Well met. That the party had named.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And Hans, of course, will not be joining us this evening. He has work to do. But he will be joining us in later game sessions. So, and he would be playing Brassbutt, the Dragonborn twin to Trillic. So, and I am GM Jeremy. So, tonight we will be playing the fantastic and funkalicious Final Force 5 using the D&D 5e rules in a campaign set in the Forgotten Realms. How's everybody doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent.
Funkalicious?
Funkalicious. It will make sense. It will make sense later. There's some definite inspiration that went into Final Force 5 that you're going to be like, oh, you know, and hopefully. If not, I'll tell you at the end. So yeah. So fantastic and funkalicious, I think is the best way to describe Final Force 5, the campaign. So you know, Final Force 5 is kind of interesting. You know, it's technically part of the part 2 of the Beast campaign, right? So we have the big Beast campaign being told in 3 parts. Part 1 was Beast of Burden, right? And then part 2 was the Hunt of the Beast. And so this one's technically just an offshoot of Hunt of the Beast before we move on to the final part 3. And so for those who haven't seen Beast of Burden, and I'm not sure you should, I kind of feel like listening to some of those old episodes, you guys, I was...
Painful.
It was painful.
Yes.
I imagine,
Learning.
you know, maybe it's what George Lucas thinks about the Star Wars Holiday Special. You know, you're just like, oh, grown.
Oh, come on.
Grown.
They're nowhere near that bad.
Definitely a lot of growth from there.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
The story's good, just the acting not so much.
It's, you know, we were learning. So I'll just recap, right? So everyone doesn't have to go watch the, 60 hours of that.
Go watch.
So Beast of Burden, part 1.
Subscribe.
Yes, definitely. Subscribe. Click the like button. Send us nice messages on Facebook and Instagram. So in part 1, Beast of Burden, the story was, it took place in Moonshae Isles in the Forgotten Realms. The party, Thad the cleric, Weasel the rogue or the thief, Davin the monk, and Uric the elven wizard. Okay, that's the key, really, right there, Uric. And these guys are traveling around Moonshae. They're adventuring. We learn that one of the party members, Uric, has a crazy uncle that had been dabbling in this fungal magic. A little bit later on, the party discovers this very powerful ancient relic, the Witch Head. And thanks to Uric's greed and lack of willpower, they all become corrupted by the Witch Head, except for the cleric, Thad. And that was how Beast of Burden ended. Then we moved into Hunt of the Beast. Hunt of the Beast takes place 50 years later and in different parts of the Forgotten Realms. I think we were in the Moon Sea area. Flan, that's right, because we were near Flan. And so the party consisted of the Dragonborn brothers, Trillic and Brassbutt, the half-orc paladin, the Third, the human ranger, Jasper, the goblin, Pold. I think Pold's a bit of a fan favorite. And Wellmet, the Kenku. He came a bit later. So the two Dragonborn brothers learn that they're part of a new race of creatures that were created by Uric, and they are often referred to as the Children of Uric. The party traveled to the hellish plain of Hubris, and here the characters of Thad and Weasel were discovered. And you learn that through the mercy of Shantea, that the Weasel was cured from his madness by Thad. During those adventures, unfortunately, Pold the Goblin was killed. And to revive Pold, the party made a deal with a Rakshasa, Lord Brukar Aite. And that deal was that 3 of the party members would join him, the Rakshasa, for a secret infiltration mission against Uric. And he wanted the 2 Dragonborn in the Kenku. And so they made that deal. And that brings us to...
Some of us reluctantly, I'd just like to add.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Great point. So that is where this starts. Okay? That's what this whole mission is. This whole side quest is that mission. So, any questions? No? All right. Okay. So, we're going to start. We're not introducing to these characters yet. So, we're starting with the Kenku and Trillic, who we've already lost. Game's just speaking. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. All right. So we are starting with. We'll go ahead and get some. We're starting with Wellmet and Trillic and Brassbutt, but I'm not going to play Brassbutt. He's just following along like a shadow. Whatever happens. Oh, wait, don't we have a tradition of, well, I eat some fish and some cheese. And
Cheese and fish time.
Cheese and fish time.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't feel so good.
My tummy hurts. That might be what happens to Brass, but I haven't decided yet if he's going to get some food poisoning or not.
Can Dragonborn get food poisoning? I mean,
sure, they can. Yeah, they could eat a rock or something. I don't know. Dogs get sick, so certainly Dragonborn can. Okay, so you guys are walking away with Lord Aite in the land of Hubris. He leads you to one of those moon pools, okay? And you guys follow him through the moon pool. You guys appear in a dark, forested area. And as you're traveling through the moon pools, you're not getting all wet and stuff. It's this magical portal. And you take a deep breath, and you're just like, oh, not in Hubris anymore. It smells fresh, dewy. It's a cloudy night sky as you guys step on, some wet grass near a moon pool. And Lord Aite, the Rakshasa, yes, continue following me. And he heads off through the woods.
I follow?
Yep.
And so you guys travel it's tough to determine how far you travel. And he says, we're going to stop here momentarily. Come here. And he begins waving his hands around and casting a spell. And he's motioning all 3 of you to come in closer as he's casting a mass teleport spell. And so you see some blue and white lights swirling around you guys, and then poof, right? Suddenly the train changes. And you find yourselves still in a wooded area, but kind of on the edge of this wooded area. And looking out, you can see a very large city just a few miles away.
Is it more of a human looking city, or
what does a human looking city look like? It's not in
well, it'd be different from an elven city or a dwarven city or a
you don't see any people or at least you can't make out who or what the people are. You're a couple miles away, but you see lots of lights. It is nighttime. And he says, well, follow me. We've got business to attend to.
Bakar, where are we?
Ah. I suppose you'd find out soon enough. The great city before us is the City of Splendors, Waterdeep. You Dragonborn were quite wise to travel to Hubris when you did. Approximately 6 months have passed here in this realm while you've been adventuring in that hellish plane of Hubris. And in that time, Duke Yorick has been busy. He summoned all of his Dragonborn to his keep in the land of Ventress. No one is quite exactly clear exactly what happened during that meeting, but they are all a bit different now. So I suspect that it will behoove all of us the fact that you were able to avoid it, you and your brother. But it will be important that on this mission that you not let anyone know that you were not there. And he continues traveling. As you guys approach the city, there's some guards there. Not a big deal, though. There's just a lot of traffic. Lord Ite says a few words. And you guys are going in. It's not uncommon to see bizarre creatures in the City of Splendors. So that is nothing shocking or alarming about... What's that?
Is he under some kind of illusionary spell? I mean...
He is walking around as a Rakshasa.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yep. I suppose. And so you guys continue, making your way through the town of Waterdeep. Like I said, there's people around, even though it's, later in the evening. It's definitely dark out. You guys want to do anything while we're walking, or are you just going to follow?
The Kinku's just going to look around at everything.
Mm. You've never seen anything like it. Civilization.
Yeah, cities are nothing new to Trillic and Brassbutt. We've been to all of them, probably Waterdeep before even. So, no, I'd rather just not attract attention and just walk along following Brakar.
Mm-hmm.
Get this thing over with so we can rejoin our companions. I wasn't very happy about this
Indeed.
to begin with.
Indeed. And so... Oh, this is something I forgot to ask about artwork for our new guys, Ulsa and Torin. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So... You continue making your way through the streets. No one even giving you guys a second glance. And he leads you guys to a very well-known establishment. The Awning Portal. Oh, got a lot of weird music going on. See if I can fix that. Or at least it sounded
And
weird
we've
to
just
me.
got a black screen as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, the image that came up is just a black rectangle.
Okay. 1 second while I get your tokens on here. So let's do this.
Heavy fog of war.
Actually, I'm using dynamic lighting.
Okay.
And so, let me do this. I'm going to try and do this one at a time for you guys. Although, of course, it starts with Brassbutt. He's the first one here. Let me make sure the token for Trillic. Alright, so I'm going to start with Trillic. I want to make sure you can see this. So you tell me when you can see the map. Dynamic lighting's a little bit funky, okay? Do you have dark vision, Trillic? Yes, no, maybe so.
Hold on. I don't think so. I think that was one of our weaknesses.
Okay.
No, we do not. But I have dancing lights at the snap of my fingers anytime I want.
Okay.
Whelmet does not either.
Okay. All right, Trillic, can you see the map yet?
I can see a map with people.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, now we'll do Whelmet. Let me make sure your token is attached. Whelmet wings, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
I cannot see Brassbutt's name,
Oh,
Oop, there we go.
his isn't turned on.
but I can see everyone else's.
What's his first name? Edward.
He didn't know I was asking about that. He was fine with brass butt.
Yeah. There he is.
I will be right back while you're setting that up. It should
Yep.
just take a sec.
All right.
There we are in the corner.
Yeah. I'm just... All right. And now let me grab... Tokens. There they are. Grab this guy as well.
Hey, it's Volo.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you see lots of people in the yawning portal. Eating, drinking, you see... Yeah, we'll describe it here in a minute. I'm just wondering why my... Let me do this. Let me grab this character. One second here. There's something about the dynamic lighting here. And the screen that's showing is not showing up for some reason on my ghost account.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, and people watching are like, "Oh, we can't see anything." Let's see here. Let me just kind of cheat here. Oops. Do this. Maybe I have to do this in order to get my secondary account to
Yawning
show it.
portal. This makes me
Would
miss
it-
my dwarf. That's gonna
Would
be
it
my
be
next character.
Oops, not that one.
I want to remake my dwarf, play him in whatever campaign is next. Not same personality, same class.
One-handed.
Yeah, right.
Fuck you.
Your handless dwarf.
Oh yeah, he did have his
If
hands cut
anything,
off,
it was an
didn't he?
improvement. Now he can't drop his weapon.
It's attached to him.
We're still using a crit chart. He can still get his arm cut off.
There we go. Now anybody watching can see. All right. So
Is it safe to assume that we
I-
would have had
I don't see
something
it.
like a short rest since the last time we played?
no.
Okay.
I'm full up. My guy shows full up.
Because you're traveling immediately. Like you guys walked out of the metal
Spaceship,
right?
Thing.
Met up with Lord Ite. He regrew Pold's brain basically, and then you guys walked with him, and headed into the moon pool.
I'm showing full up, so I don't know what I had before if I'd used anything.
And so here we have, make sure you can see his name. Maybe easy to spot him. There we go. And so, Lord Brukar Aite leads you guys into the yawning portal. And this is a pretty impressive establishment. I mean, you've got this really big roaring fire to the north, up over in this area. And it looks like a giant, orc's face with its mouth open, and the fire from in the fireplace looks like a flame coming out of his mouth or something. And then you've got this gigantic well right here in the very center of the yawning portal. And you've got, people sitting around all these tables and stuff, and they're having drinks and whatnot, what have you. And then you've got Durnan, the famous owner of the Yawning Portal, is back behind the bar serving drinks. And just kind of looking around. I mean, yeah, you would spot famous people in this area. This is a very well-known establishment, and many adventurers come down here. And this well is, well, I don't want to give it away. You guys haven't played it yet, so. All right, so Lord Brukar Aite says, let's grab a table. Pick any that you like. Ideally, one that is quiet.
I
Table.
go to the booth in the back.
Okay.
Table.
All right, perfect. All right, so he says, I shall meet you over there.
Come along, Brassbud, sit next to me.
Yeah, my stomach. So hungry. Yeah, Brasswitz is next to you. Yeah, you're gonna make him sit on the inside, aren't you?
I'm just looking at dynamic lighting.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah. And so Lord Brukar Aite is, you lose sight of him because there's just so many people in here, and so you guys just chat amongst yourselves.
It's good to be home.
Indeed. Now, Ulsa and Torin, do we have art for those guys? I mean, I can just use a generic token for now. We can do art next time.
Yeah, or I can send you a 512 by 512 one if you want.
I would say if there's some art files, like if Laird has created some that I can use for a token, I would say just throw that into Discord. For today's game, I'll just use a standard token because I can just quickly drop that in here.
Yeah, I didn't do anything for tokens, but I do have a couple images I can give you the full body images.
Oh, that would work just fine. Fine.
One of them's in Discord.
Okay.
Only takes 2 seconds with the token tool.
That's true. You guys talk amongst yourselves and all. Now you did artwork also for Keith's character because it's on the yes or no.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now to put into Discord also.
Okay, so let me put that on desktop.
So the Dragonborn have been called to an army on Ventress. Now, Ventress was in the Moonshay Isles. If I remember right, it was the big island we ended up at.
Yep. That is where the Duke. Okay. That is where the Duke had his little keep.
Right, Duke Uric.
Well, and then Uric became the Duke.
Right.
And took over his place.
Yep.
And this somehow ties into the plague. No? Yes?
Oh, I think that was just a little outbreak of cholera or something. I don't think that was just nothing.
Oh, yeah. That was so, 2 campaigns ago.
The vampire honeybees took care of that.
Right?
Yeah, that was awesome. That's right. I'm sure that Falma and Archimedes got that all resolved or whatever.
Well, Archimedes is dead.
He'd be dead.
It's pretty resolved.
Yeah, so much for him. Or is he? All right, here. Let's see here. Let me...
The
Now, do we know where Doran is at this point?
Holy moly! Look at this.
This could
Look
be
at
fun.
this.
I still can't see the bar, but that might be because I'm not there. So.
Yeah, it's because you're not there.
Okay, good enough.
Once I throw this token in there. Although the token doesn't have any background, but that's okay. I'm just going to work with it. See.
You're gonna have to adjust the videos now too. They're all thrown off because Hans just came into Discord.
Oh, yeah. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
You're the champ.
Let's see here. All right, so I got that guy. And now save.
Keith isn't playing a quarterling, is he? He's not paying one of your kids, is he?
That would be hilarious.
The quarterling?
I would totally have done that if I would have been thinking.
What's a quarterling?
Let's see.
Kit, the halfling, and Weasel, they're a thing.
Oh, that's right.
Their kids are called quarterlings.
Okay. Let's see if I can open that other image. There it is. Pulsa. Okay, and I will save yours as number 2. There we go. So is Hans on the video, or what's he doing here? Is he back? Oh, he's gone.
No, he's there. It's just
He's muted.
he's muted for one thing. It doesn't look like he started his video yet.
Maybe he's driving home or something. Or just following along.
Okay, let me...
You can do that. Ignore the non-video participants.
Oh, yeah, that'll fix it.
Yeah, so I can do that. Yep, there we go.
Wine.
That fixed it. Thanks, Keith.
Yep.
Okay, so let me grab... Now I just need...
And he confirmed he's following along while working.
Okay.
Hans Brassbutt is eating cheese and fish right now. Oh, bad fish. Like American cheese on fish. Sounds delicious.
Yes. Oh. All right, let's see here. Here's Ulsa's token. And let me edit.
I don't think you want to see a brass dragonborn with heartburn.
Mm-hmm.
Or gas.
All right, so Keith should be able to see the screen now.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah? How about now?
Yes. Wow. I'm gonna say Laird's character was very large.
What character is very large?
Oh, he's back to normal size, but when I popped on, Laird's character took up half the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just bringing in the
As he should.
token.
Oh, cool. Dynamic lighting.
Yes. All right, so you guys, you chat for a little bit. and listen to the music, and a waitress comes over, asks you if you want any food, and you order some food and drink, assuming that Lord Ite will pay for it. And Lord Ite returns, and he has 2 individuals with him. Let's start with the halfling. Go ahead and describe yourself.
Okay, well, you see her most prominent feature is obviously that she's 4 foot tall and has a large spear. As well as she has this distinctive mask that looks crazy and that she is wearing off the side of her head right now. But she has big bushy hair, unkept, very dirty, probably smells kind of bad, and it has a kind of a sneer on her face.
What is the mask of?
It's kind of this red feature, a red mask with like circles for eyes and circles for a mouth, and it has bird hair and wolf pelt kind of coming off the side, and she's wearing a wolf pelt. But no armor that you can see of.
And Torin, go ahead and describe yourself.
Torin's a half elf, about 5'10", blonde hair, dressed in pretty much black and dark grays. If he's in his armor, there's some aspects of it that are like super, super dark green that only pick up the green in certain light. He seems relaxed in his mannerisms. Not too put out that he's walking with a Rikshasha or anything like that. He's just sort of like there.
And so he gestures, Lord Brukar, and gestures for everybody to sit and join at the table here. So he pushes over Wellmet. And, yeah, perfect.
Also jumps up on the table. Or on the
He puffs his feathers all up and then slicks them all back.
And so you guys grab a couple of extra chairs out from another table and push it up against this booth so that you can talk more privately here.
Welcome, travelers.
Now, as a little aside, Torin, you have been promised 10,000 gold pieces for this mission for Lord Brukar. You do not know the details of it yet, but that's what he's promised you.
Okay.
And Ulsa, you've only been promised 5,000, but you don't know that that's any different than anybody else.
Sexist, total sexist. Half the wages. I guess I see how it is.
Oh, God. I couldn't resist.
She feels discriminated against.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
She just assumes.
She thinks it's like leather.
She's getting a,
too.
she's getting a lot of money.
Gold. She thinks you can make a large plates out of it.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Okay. So the waitress brings over some food and some drinks, and Lord Brukar orders a bit more as well. And so so you guys get a nice fine meal, actually. Probably a better meal than you've had in a while since some of you have been in the realm of hubris. And so Lord Brukar, pulls his chair up closer, and he explains, I need all of you to work together on this mission. As I said on our walk, many things have changed in the last few months. Duke Yorick has been busy. Something has changed. in the Moonshay Isles, no teleporting can happen. The moon pools that we have been using, the one that we just used, they work anywhere except the Moonshay Isles. Yorick has a big dragon, and that dragon will destroy anything flying or floating toward Ventress. The only travel that is allowed to the island are for weekly gladiator runs, part of his entertainment, and quarterly supply runs when they trade goods between Waterdeep. Any questions so far?
Continue.
Very
Torrin's
good.
Torrin's looking about the table as this is going on, just kind of getting a feel for these people that he was just told he has to work with.
And Ulsa is noisily eating, like it's gross. Looks like a feral animal eating. She cracking the bone and like trying to suck the marrow out.
That's awesome.
Wilmet's
Disgusting.
pressed up against the back of the bench, trying to recoil from her.
Yeah, she keeps taking more room too. So even though she doesn't need it, her elbows are out like a dominant alpha male wolf.
Mm-hmm. So, everyone give me an insight check.
Yes, also is a pig.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let me take a look at something really quick. Okay. Now, Torrin, there's something like you've heard rumors about Duke Uric. You know that this guy's like a dark dude and has been for quite a while. It's been, I mean, he's been reigning over there for, over 50 years now. And so you've definitely, heard of this guy. And you know, all of the tales about him have been very dark, very disturbing, cruel, wicked, evil. Okay.
Lots of twisted magic.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely some twisted magic. And crazy, disturbing rumors. Now, Lord Aite, as a Rakshasa, not exactly known as being a nice guy either. Okay. He's not out there, doing good. Okay.
Torrin doesn't tend to get paid by people who are good people.
Well, it's just an observation that as this guy's talking about how dark and shitty Uric is, you're kind of like, you're no princess either. It's kind of your attitude.
He's a demon, right?
Yep.
He's a Rakshasa, and here he is. He's talking shit about Uric. He says, and that bastard.
Jelly.
Yeah. He says, my mission for you is to make him look quite the fool. He thinks that his island is so secure with his blocking of teleportations and his stupid dragon is flying around, destroying boats, and wizards trying to fly to his island to visit or to see what he's up to. We are going to put an end to some of that. There's no reason that he should look so powerful, and deep down I know he is but a fool. So, what I want the 5 of you to do, I want you to get to the Isle of Ventress. I want you to kill his stupid dragon. And if you can find out what is stopping the teleportations from working and put an end to that, all the better. And then you may return here and get your reward. Which for some of you will be freedom. You may go back and join your other friends or whatever you want to do.
Trillic gives a slight hiss at that.
Do you have any questions for me?
What kind of dragon is this?
It is a big black dragon. No one has gotten very close to it and survived yet.
It hasn't met the tip of my spear yet.
This is true, and I expect to see your spear in that dragon.
Where does he keep the dragon?
The dragon is often spotted around his keep. It does not travel far. Merely get close to the island and you will see it. Or it will see you.
Does it have a known lair there?
It is logical to assume that its lair would be somewhere near the keep.
Tell us more about the supply and gladiator runs.
Yes. You reckon his stupid entertainment, the fool. Yes, a few months ago, right around the time that he summoned the children of Uric to him, he started, for entertainment purposes, a sort of underground gladiator ring, a club. A fight club. And the fights start here on the mainland. There's a group here in Waterdeep. And if you win 2 fights here, your 3rd fight can take place on Ventress for his amusement. These gladiator fights are to the death. I do believe that is the best route to getting to the island. So what
That
Go ahead.
also snorts and laughs to the death.
And then he says, puts his hands together, and he says, I have a plan that I think will get you all there. Now, if you choose to use my plan or not, that is up to you. I care not. I want you on that island, and I want that dragon dead, and I want teleportation working. I do not like these secrets that this fool Uric is trying to keep from the rest of us in order to make himself look better. So, my spies have been hard at work trying to find a way to get you to the island. So, this is my plan. First, you shall go to the Castle Ward district. You shall pick a fight with one of the children of Uric. Now, the City Watch, they will intercede. And that's okay. They will break up the fight, but the mere starting of the fight will cause the other child of Uric to invite you to the gladiator pit. That will get you inside. Once inside, you must kill one of the children of Uric. And as many people as you can is my recommendation, but that's totally up to you. After you win your first fight, you'll be invited to a second in a different location 2 nights later. Win again, and you will be on the next boat to Ventress. Now, the Black Dragon, it does not attack the boats that are bringing the gladiators. That would make Uric furious. So there should be no need of fear from the dragon. Once you get to the island, find that dragon, track it down, destroy it. Then find out what's blocking these teleportations.
Wellmet points at the dragon board and goes, "Children of Uric! Children of Uric!"
Oh, shut that bird up.
Also goes over and takes both her hands and puts them on the side of his beaks and clamps down.
She's holding his beak.
Yeah.
Yes, very good, little one.
He'll slap her hands away. That shit's not gonna go down.
She starts growling and scratching at you.
Save the fight for the challenge, little one.
Can you share any more knowledge on what has changed about the Dragonborn since he summoned them, so that we can better infiltrate?
Their attitudes have changed. They're different. Personalities are different. Even Sog Haguk, which, well, you remember him. You met him down in the Moonsea area. Even he seems different. I thought he was on my side. We were working together to make Uric look a fool, and suddenly things have changed. And suddenly he's not part of my little game.
Change?
Yes,
Change?
change. Yes, change.
Because I believe Wellmet has overheard them talking about them being children of Uric themselves, right?
I'm sure.
Probably. Yeah, I would say that's likely. I do know that in 2 days' time, around the lunch hour, you will find at least one of the other children of Uric on the streets in the Castle Ward district.
2 days.
In 2 days, they're picking up something from one of the vendors. So if you choose to take that approach, I would recommend picking a fight then. Otherwise, they can be difficult to spot in this city.
But they like to hang out in the Castle Ward.
I don't think they'll be hanging out. I just happen to know that one of your sisters is picking up something from a vendor.
Well, we will scope it out, stay at an inn close by, and if we happen to see any other Dragonborn before then, we'll just blast them in the face and pick a fight.
Yes. Now I know you are powerful, so remember, you don't want to kill your sister.
Oh,
You
right.
just need to bloody her nose a bit to get the invite. 2. You must win 2 battles to get on that ship. And that ship leaves at the end of the week.
I got this.
I know you do. That's why you are all here. So I shall be around. I will be watching you. When I need to get in touch again, I will. You will not be able to get in touch with me. I will assume you are on track with your mission. And I expect to see you on that boat in 1 week. I have paid for your meal, but that is all. If there are no other questions, I will go. I have other business to attend to.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
He gets up and leaves. Oh, don't thank me yet. Foolish girl.
Does he leave in a puff of smoke?
No.
Or just walks out the door?
He just heads towards the door, and you don't see him after that.
I'm glad he's gone. That guy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Torin,
Smell
by the way.
danger.
Doran, I am Trillic. This is my brother Brassmut. We are not like the other Dragonborn. Do not fear us. We are here to wish Yurik harm, and our hearts are fully behind this, and I can't wait to get it over with.
Sounds like you were volunteered for this?
Yes, helping out friends. It's what we do. We are very loyal.
Sure. So yeah, well, let's get this taken care of so we can all go about our other business.
Agreed.
Yes, he has hired us to help you.
But I want another drink first.
Sounds great. Drink up.
Order like a bottle of some liquor or something.
Sure. Yeah, you can, we'll say 2 gold or a bottle of liquor.
Fuck.
It's good stuff.
First edition costs.
Yeah. I will skip the beer as I have 2 gold exactly. Hence the job.
I bought the bottle and he's pouring it around.
Oh, okay.
Sharing it at the table. So, one of your sisters, do you know who this is?
Do not know.
You know what I think would be really funny? This little one, and he points at Ulsa, bloodying the nose.
Yes, I could do that. I gladly would challenge the battle.
And I mean, how are we all going to do this? Is this like going to be group gladiatorial stuff? I mean, what's with these fights? How are we all going to get there? Do we all have to bloody the sister's nose?
It
Who's
sounds
going
like
to stand in line?
a team.
Stand in line.
What's up with the bird? Keeps talking crazy.
He understands well enough. He just don't talk so well.
Oh, I understand that. And she growls and claps him on the back.
It's the nature of his race.
Bird is a race.
He's
Yes.
Kenku.
So now that you guys are in Waterdeep, this is a good opportunity for any kind of shopping. If you guys wanted to do any shopping, this is a good opportunity for that. I mean, you can literally find just about anything, right, in Waterdeep within reason.
Yeah, well, if we're going up against a dragon, I'd like to get my hands on something magical, whether it be an enchantment or something for like weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
But the starting gold that I ended up with is not sufficient for anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good on everything.
Rest.
Yes, we should. We'll rest well met, and later, and when we do, we should do it in the castle ward, close by where we need to start this whole thing off.
What does Torn know about the castle ward? Is that a nicer part of town, or?
Yeah, I mean, nothing in particular about the
Nothing
castle.
super fancy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's let's take a look on let's switch over here to the map of Waterdeep. So Waterdeep is broken up into different wards. You got the Sea Ward, the North Ward, the Castle Ward, the Trades Ward, the Docks, the Dock Ward, which is approximately where you are. And so let me go ahead and center this. Come on.
I think the C ward is the higher end place, right?
So the Castle Ward is up to the north, up in this area. Yep, there we go. Yep.
And we're assuming that this the sister is going to be at the market up there, north of the castle ward.
Yeah, so that's what he said. He said she was meeting a vendor. So yeah, I mean the Castle Ward is the central ward of the city of Waterdeep.
Okay, so we'll go, I guess, when we're finished with the drinks, we'll make our way in that direction, look for an inn or something where we can get some rooms up close to that market, or as close as possible.
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do.
Works for me.
That sounds good.
I mean, it's dark right now. It was dark when you guys arrived, or a couple hours in. It's probably like 9 o'clock-ish, I'll say.
Does Yawning Portal have rooms?
Sure, yeah. Yawning Portal's got rooms.
I mean, I assume Torin has a place to stay, but it's probably not fit for many people at all. It's probably really small.
Ulsa's used to sleeping out in the wilderness. Not
now,
really used.
Now you're in the city.
So she can find an alley.
Oh, so I guess technically the Yawning Portal is on the very southern edge of the Castle Ward district, actually. But yeah, Yawning Portal
Is it?
has rooms.
What season is it? Is it warm out?
Let's see. It is fall.
So Brassbutt will buy me and himself and I a room.
Okay. So you flag down one of the wait staff.
Well
and-
met. We'll buy a room.
Okay. So we'll say 5 silver gets you a room. And the wait staff are like, "Oh, mighty warriors, are you planning to travel down to the Underdark?"
Not tonight. Other business, I'm afraid.
Well, it's only 1 gold piece to, and she thumbs over to the well.
Very tempting. Should we challenge down there? I got a couple hours to blow. Anyone?
No.
She says many people do. That's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time. Most people don't return. So I don't blame you. I'll get you your keys.
I shall also get a room.
Okay.
By myself with no men.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys arrange for rooms. If you have not taken a long rest, go ahead and click on your token and take a long rest. We'll reset some of that stuff. Hopefully that's working. Is it not working? Hold on, where's the token? Oh, I didn't.
I don't
have a
see the
long rest
macros.
button.
Yeah, I'll have to add that in. Huh? I thought I put that in here. That's all right. I'll have it for the next game. We'll have
I just have to adjust the key.
gosh, it's really quick to do. Maybe I'll just do it. I'm just gonna do it really quick.
I don't have any initiative buttons or anything like that.
Yeah, let me copy those over. While you guys are crashing out and talking amongst yourselves. Let's see.
Crickets.
I know, crickets. Come up with a plan, guys.
Do you want to do a quick? Well, I just figure we're gonna go there and walk around the market until we see her and punch her in the face.
Trillick's got a plan.
Sounds good
Get
to me.
invited to the pits. Hopefully, it's a group thing. If not, we just gotta make our way through it and get on the island. Once we get there, we'll figure out how to break free and kill the dragon, and go from there.
Get
I mean,
boat.
Not much of a chance.
Just get boat. Get
dragon.
boat.
Dragon will kill us. Dragon will kill us.
Not their boat. Just get their boat.
Yeah, I don't think we can take over a whole boat, much less sail it on our own.
Any
Weasel's not
sailors?
with us. We're not
That
sailors.
evil water. Oh my god. Why would you go over that evil water?
Evil water. What's that?
It's
I
just a
spent
plains
time on the
barbarian.
sea,
Oh,
but
she may not like water. Yeah, I'm getting that.
I spent time on the sea, but I couldn't sail it.
That or go with supplies. Try and sneak in with the supplies. But that's only what, once a month, quarterly, once every 3 months. So we won't be
It's
here a while.
quarterly. Yeah.
4 months later, we come back.
Mm-hmm.
So
4
yeah, I
months
don't
later,
think
we
much
all
of-
roll in at the 20th level.
Or we just try and roar in and fight the dragon. But I'd rather like take him by surprise, or maybe find a weakness, kind of look at him a little bit, see what we can do. I think black dragons are acid, if I remember right, or
Mhm.
something.
Well, and
They
Wolf
are.
is definitely not geared up for a dragon fight with no weapon. I mean, like Thorin.
I'm already set. I have a magic weapon. I have everything. So I don't know if we need to maybe get your weapon enchanted while we're here. While we don't have the money. So
What was party treasure from that last
Yeah, I was
campaign?
gonna say, you guys not take any of the money?
I don't know. It's not
It's not in this
here.
campaign.
Oh, I got you.
I don't know.
Okay.
Otherwise, to aid us more, I'd be more than happy to donate a reasonable amount to help you gear you out.
Here, I'll just log in. What the party treasure was.
Yeah, just take a look. And let me know if you can see the long rest button.
Nope.
Can't?
Yes, I can.
So there was a veggie pygmy chief spear. I don't remember if did well
Spear
meant take
plus
that.
one. Spear plus one. Trillic has it.
There was a bunch of Yanti scimitars.
Oh, yeah, the auntie.
Melisana had.
I just refreshed and I can't see it.
I don't see it.
Unclick and click your token again.
Oh, there you go. That worked.
It only says
Yeah.
49 gold pieces for the party treasure. Hans might have to tell us what was in there, but Melisana had 2 rings, a circlet, a dagger, braces. That's what we gave her, I think.
You guys killed Melisana.
No, we killed her. We had it all identified, though. If I remember right.
It's not in party treasure, at least. And there's an emerald and diamond brooch.
There's that kukri.
Yep, there was that was Argyle, the drow elf. There was one of his kukri were stuck in the side of the spelljammer.
And he had a bracers. I don't know who got what though. I know I got the spear. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's just what was said in party treasure. So there was like a 2,000k circlet, and then a bunch of these things that didn't look identified. So.
Yeah, I think Hans has it all written down.
That's right, because they had laser weapons. They're like, oh, screw all these other things.
Oh, that's right. They're not on our character sheet. Yeah. They're missing. I should have a laser pistol.
Well, laser rifle.
Trillic does? Yeah. Trillic has that, or I think Weasel does.
No, Weasel has that. Never mind.
Yeah, because I imported all your characters straight over, so whatever was there last. Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much in party treasure, as I saw. So.
Oh, really?
Well, it just wasn't identified. So the Hans would have to let us know what it is.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys get a good night's rest, and get up the next morning. Breakfast is complimentary.
All right.
Let's go. Ulsa's ready to rock.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the market area and just kind of familiarize myself a little with it.
Okay. She'll tag along.
Keep an eye out for Dragonborn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you check out the Castle Ward area. And so during the day, yeah, there's definitely a lot of people around, of all kinds of races. No one seems to really even bat an eye at seeing a Kenku or a Dragonborn, or even a crazy halfling with a crazy mask. And so yeah, you're just walking through the streets. You can see different inns and fest halls and taverns and things like that, religious centers. There's a large open area that has a marketplace. And so, most likely, right, given the information you received, from Lord Ite, probably somewhere around the marketplace is where, if she's meeting with a vendor, right? And now, what I should say, even though Dragonborn aren't super common, it just doesn't get a lot of attention from people that you guys are walking around.
They're known.
Yeah, exactly. They're known. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure I have all your tokens on my token tab. Grab that one.
Brassbud and I could always revert back to the circus days and just sit on the corner of the market, and he could play his bagpipes, and I'll throw up my dancing lights, and we'll just do a little show collecting coppers and keeping an eye out.
You could do that if you want. It's up to you.
I think you're muted, Laird. There you go.
Sorry about that. I was gonna say, yeah, I can pilfer the pockets of anybody dumb enough to stop and watch them perform.
Okay, yeah, if you want to give me a performance check, you could give that a shot.
You nailed it.
Nice. Yeah, you do some performance there with some dancing lights, making it do some crazy stuff, making it do some funny faces and sticking out its tongue and going all crazy-eyed, and people are clapping, and they throw in total you get 25 gold pieces and 17 silver.
Ulsa's never seen that much money before.
Am I able to pick any pockets?
Go ahead and give me a
15 on a sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you pick some pockets. You get your hands on 9 gold pieces.
Oh, beautiful.
At the end, me and Brass Butt will give a little burst of flame, as a finale.
Nice. Yeah, there's clapping and applauding.
All the while kind of keeping an eye out down the main, thoroughfare for any Dragonborn that might be walking around, or Urik's children.
I shall also be on the lookout for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well Met will be wandering around
Okay.
all over the marketplace.
Everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ulsa has no idea what day it is.
Ulsa's still slopping down the chowder in the bar.
Well, she's
Not using a bowl, just using her hands.
Or she's diving in the garbage. Our new pulled.
Okay.
basically a halfling goblin.
Basically.
All right, so well met. You spot a creature that looks like the Fromm brothers, moving through the streets with a couple of other people.
Okay. Inform them.
Go ahead.
What the fuck would he do?
I don't know. That's why I'm like you.
Wait,
I'm like, I don't think it's that easy, man.
What's that, lassie? Timmy fell in a well.
Exactly.
He wave his arms.
What are Children of Uruk.
Children of Uruk. There you
Children of Uruk.
What's that? What's that, well met? You saw a dragonborn?
Yes, he'll gesture and say yes.
What is this creature, you guys? It's a very strange creature.
It's very loyal and useful. Judge not the looks.
Oh,
Or
I
the
know.
sounds, apparently. So we'll wrap up the show and take us to him.
Wellmet probably moves faster than they're comfortable with moving. He has to keep stopping and looking.
Also
Yeah,
can
'cause-
keep up with them.
Yeah, I try and grab up the halfling, make sure she's with us. She seems to wander off a lot.
She's very slippery and fast as well.
Yeah,
The brothers-
Torin, I haven't seen him since we entered the market. I don't know.
Yeah, the rogue's going to trail behind and keep an eye on the back, but, pay attention to where they're going, of course.
Torin, did you ever say your race? Do we know? Are you just a human? Do we know?
No, he's half elf. His hair's short enough and all,
Okay.
and you can see a little bit of an ear going on. When he's outside, he does have the shades on, but when he was around the table and all that, he didn't have them on.
Is there something wrong with your eyes? What are these spectacles you wear?
They're sunglasses. What do you mean? What are these spectacles?
Oh, are there sunglasses? I don't know.
I assume there are. You see the nobles with them and shit,
Okay.
just to block the sun.
Let's see here. So as you guys are kind of
there we are.
walking through this, area, one of the vendors shouts at Torin, "My lord, my lord, goggles of night for one such as you."
Not today. Thank you.
And he starts
you.
shouting
Where
at
did I-
other people.
Where did I see them? Are they over here?
For what?
The Dragonborn, the
You saw them
children of Uruk.
right over here.
Cliff,
Okay.
did you want to give me Brass Butts control so I can just run him along behind me?
Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I remember how to do that.
Just on the edit, control, you should be able to add me to it.
Yeah, come on, what's going on? Being laggy. And I will...
Hopefully he'll log in any minute.
Yeah, maybe.
He said he was still working.
I see Trillic and Well Met. Oh, there we are.
See if that works for you.
What is she doing?
Okay. So yeah, Wellmet points out, another child of Uruk, and you spot another Dragonborn up ahead, walking beside what looks like an orc and a drow elf.
And we're supposed to just attack them? Or just
Don't
punch
ask
them?
me.
No, that's what...
Oh,
couldn't remember if we
I
used-
kind of
if we
had a
used
plan.
weapon.
I was just
What-
going to go pick a fight with him, basically.
What-
You know,
Wellmet starts running, and he's gonna like bump into them, and then start squawking.
Okay.
is he holding anything or doing some sort of transaction or anything?
Okay, so it sounds like Wellmet is gonna attempt to make the first attack, basically trying to punch or trip or something. So go ahead. And...
I'm just gonna be like running, and I'm like gonna shoulder him like he's in my way.
Okay.
And then I'm
So
gonna turn around and like be like,
Okay,
squawk!
so you with your hollow bones and bird frame
And monk
try
training.
try to push up against this dragonborn that weighs about 700 pounds, and it just it's like hitting a wall. You just go, and it nothing, doesn't even flinch.
I'm gonna start squawking.
Okay,
And making
they
noise.
just continue walking.
I whispered to Trillic, is that the one?
Looks like me. Is he holding anything?
Um,
Or one of the people
Yeah.
with him? Because it looks like they're a group.
yeah, they are a group. Yeah. I mean, yeah, got a gear, backpack, vest, pouches, wearing some leather armor. Go ahead
Like
and roll.
in their hand, does it look like they're like got a scroll or a box or anything?
Roll perception.
Like they're bringing to market or bought in market. Yep. And I still can't control brass, but
Oh, really?
so we won't worry about it.
That's...
I suck at perception.
You can't tell. You're just like, yep, that's the one. I can't tell.
What's your passive?
What is
Should we dagger?
that there? Oh, there
Should
we
we
go.
dagger him or should we just punch him?
Try moving brass butt again.
Nope, still nothing.
No, I gave you editing control. Let's see.
There underneath where it says like name, and the where you can show a person's name underneath that, it should be controlled by box.
Yep, it says Trillic.
Huh.
Let me try saving it again. Yeah. So here he is. Go ahead and try.
Is there a
moving him.
Yanrick option?
No, only a Trillic option.
Okay. Because on the stream there's a box that says Yanrick.
There we go. I got it. I had to refresh.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Thank you. Sorry. Now that we have that out of the way.
So should we dagger him or just punch
Oh,
him?
why does it say Yanrick? That's weird.
No idea.
Wait, why does it
Okay.
say Yanrick? why does it say Yanrick for Bryce?
Something in Discord maybe?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. Everything looks fine to me.
Why is it?
Above the Trillic nameplate in the overlay, there's a separate bar that says Yanrick.
Oh, yeah, all the names have a little name by them all of a sudden. Why is that?
I don't have
Now his says Trillic.
character avatars turned on.
Yeah, I changed my nickname, so everything says Trillic.
His is the only one that's showing on the
I
screen.
know. That's what's so weird.
Refresh the stream, maybe?
That is weird.
It might shut it off.
I know, that's my fear. I'm like, I don't want to refresh anything. I don't know. We'll see if it does.
It's
again.
yeah, it's not that big of a deal right now.
So I'm gonna tell Brassbutt to push the Dragonborn, and then when he does, I'm gonna throw a fist and say, "You kissed our sister!" And I'm gonna punch him.
All right. Roll initiative.
So
We don't have initiative buttons.
You might have to grab it from the.
Yeah, it's in the macros. You might have to turn it on.
Oh, okay. I think I can just click that though, right?
Mhm. All right. Yeah, you might have to grab the macro, but it should be there for everyone. All right. You guys go and you make your move. Excellent. And
What a
Trillic.
horrible roll.
All right, so I am going to grab him.
So you're going to try to make a grab?
Correct. I'm
Okay.
attacking him with Shocking Grasp.
Okay, there we go. All right, so you're going to do a Shocking Grasp attack. AC 16 is a hit.
one question: I do have an
Damn.
ability that says that I get advantage on initiative rolls. Does that mean I just get to roll it twice?
It does. You have to roll it twice. So because you're doing that, you have to manually adjust your initiative every time.
Okay.
So you're going to roll initiative twice, choose the higher number, and make sure that in the turn order it's reflected, because I won't be able to do it. Okay. All right. So Shocking Grasp. Let me open up the character here. Okay. All right. You hear a feminine dragonborn shriek.
Yeah. Oh, not me. I'm sorry.
All right. Ulsa.
Can I attack with just the butt of my spear?
Sure.
Put it around. And would that change? I'm assuming the damage.
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
think
I
it-
just saw the city watch standing behind us.
I think
They
it
are.
does.
I saw that, but Wellmet, I mean,
That was kind of part of the plan. It works out well.
That was
Spread
a
your
miss.
wings, Wellmit, so they can't see us.
Okay, my second attack.
I don't have any wings.
It'd probably be club damage.
And that one's a fumble. You're gonna have to roll a fumble die.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, I have that lucky halfling ability that you hate so much.
I would say use everything you've got because
Okay.
I'm not
So
holding back.
When you roll a 1 on attack roll, ability check.
All his campaigns have hardened him. He's a changed man.
I'm ashamed. All right, when you roll a 1 on attack or an ability check or a saving throw, you can re-roll the die, but you must use the new one. So you get 1 attack roll. So a d20. All right, 21. All right, that one's a hit.
Okay. And then with the butt of the spear, that
It's like a club.
I'll just
So a D6.
D6
Plus strength or whatever.
strength of 2, so 6 damage.
Okay.
Or are spears finesse weapons? I don't know.
So
No. Absolutely not.
dagger would be.
Okay. All right. Gosh, my Roll20 just got super laggy all of a sudden. There it goes. All right. So this orc over here sees you making attacks against this dragonborn. And he rushes to her side over here and attacks also with advantage. And he swings his great axe. AC 21 against Ulsa.
Whew.
12 slashing. And he roars. Torin.
Let's see. Torin needs to try to get the orc to not pay attention to them. So he's gonna go up and use one of his blades and backstab him because I kind of doubt the orc's paying attention to him.
So you're going to attack with possibly sneak attack.
Yes. Let's do that for legality's sake.
For what? So sneak attack is determined based on abilities and
Get advantage. If you have
Right.
advantage, you can sneak
Right.
attack. So move to flank.
I do have to move my guy.
You'll be standing right next to the city watch.
Is that here?
Sure, you can flank there.
Don't mind me, officer. Shake, shake.
I'm just going to kill this guy.
Everything in Torin's fiber is screaming right now.
Stealth.
Look over there.
Okay, and and then 14 to hit.
All right, you attack.
Let me double check some things here real
Oh,
quick.
you'd have advantage. That's
You
24.
have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Hit.
gonna say it's
Yeah, you're
24.
24. That is a hit with your dagger.
5 points.
Damn.
Now, if you do
Oh,
get
sneak?
sneak attack, that's like
No, I think that's it.
46 or something.
So-
Oh yeah, there is an additional 46, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing enough to get the attention.
Oh.
We're not supposed to kill these guys.
Well, they're responding like we are.
Yeah, but hopefully City Watch will break it up.
Yeah, that's what we're really banking on here. It's the only reason that he's attacking this guy, especially right in front of the city guard.
It's a lover squabble because this Dragonborn kissed our sister.
Well met.
And that's true. We have hit with the butt of the spear and stuff.
Or mistaken identity, anyways.
Wellmet's going to run around. Whoop. And he's just going to make things interesting. He's going to expend 2 key points, and he's going to put a sphere of darkness right here.
Okay, click on what you're doing.
Okay. It's not on.
Okay, so Shadow Arts. Starting when you choose this tradition at 3rd level, you can use your key to duplicate the effects of certain spells. As an action, spend 2 key points to cast Darkness, Dark Vision, Pass Without Trace, or Silence without providing material components. Okay? And so you're going to go for Darkness, huh?
That is right.
Alright, so now we need to look at the Darkness spell. But my thing's getting really laggy for some reason. Come on. Alright, Darkness. So you move over there, use that as your action. You point, choose within range. Point you choose within range. It's concentration. Magical darkness fills a point you choose within a 15-foot radius. Alright.
This will be funny.
Yeah, all
Everybody's
goes
going to
dark.
be blind now.
Alright, here.
Hopefully they'll remember our faces so we can get the invitation.
Let's see here. Come on. I was hoping I could just clear that drawing. I have a little token for it. Where is my darkness? So let's see here. That would be 5, 10. I think it's one more square. Where are you centering?
Right on the Dragonborn. Right there.
Well met.
All right, so Wilmette jumps into the fray, and everything goes dark. For
The
everyone.
last thing the guard sees is Torin backstabbing this guy.
And everything goes dark.
Yeah. So, okay, it's an interesting strategy you have there, Wilmette. I'm not sure you talked with Trillic about the plan. So,
What is going on?
I thought the city guard were supposed to break it up.
They will.
Really? They can't see anything now. They
I
can't.
throw a punch. I hit Olga. Torin hits
I'm
Weldon.
sure you see this giant orb of darkness on the street.
Let's see here. Magical darkness. Creature with dark vision can't see. It's non-magical, and non-magical light can't illuminate. So this guy is. Let me look at something here.
Now watch them be able to have like dark fighting or some shit and just start.
No, I think our little drow elf here is going to cast a little dancing lights. Creates up to 4 torch-sized lights in front of him, making them appear as torches or lanterns or glowing orbs. So we'll say glowing orbs. So 4 glowing orbs appear. And each one goes about 10 feet. Yeah.
It says that if any of this spell's area overlaps with areas of light created by a spell of 2nd level or lower, the spell that created the light is dispelled.
He'd have to cast it at a 3rd level slot.
Right. I mean, this opens up a bunch of questions, right? Because it's an ability, not the spell. If darkness was being cast on top of dancing lights being spelled, or a light spell being cast, versus the reverse, and
right, because they're both abilities, right?
That's fine. Whatever.
Sure.
And so
Totally makes sense.
Let's see here.
I think, doesn't it just create some dancing lights within the darkness that we can see a little bit?
Let's see.
Or like a torch inside a dark sphere, so they can't see outside in, but we can kind of see inside.
Let's see. What level is darkness? It's darkness
Level
spell.
2. Level 2.
2nd.
Created by a 2nd level spell or lower. Okay, so instead, we will have him step outside the darkness. 5, 10, 15, 20, and too many character sheets open. Just lost that one. He is going to fire his hand crossbow with disadvantage and miss. And now, let's see what our Dragonborn does. Okay. And so she whispers to or maybe not whispers, but she says, "You are a fool, brother." And right before Yeah. Okay. So she says, "You are a fool, brother," and she uses her breath weapon. She exhales a 15-foot cone, dealing poison damage. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is she green?
She is in the dark.
All of us are just children.
So it's going to go... Where's my little...
15-foot cone. Hers is a cone, because mine's a ray.
Yep, hers is a cone. And
So I think it's going to hit Grassbud or Ulsa, possibly.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my cone. We'll use... Yeah, I'll just use this one.
That second one's Brass Butt.
Okay.
If I get a bonus, let's see.
So all three of
Holy
you,
moly.
all three of you need to roll a saving throw. And let me get back over on my other screen. Constitution save. The DC of the saving throw equals 8. Plus Constitution modifier. Plus proficiency bonus. Okay. Okay. Let's see what level is she? Come on. Oh, not too bad. So you guys are going to take 4 points of poison damage. And now we will see if the City Watch can get in there before you cause too much damage.
Are they going to live up to their reputation?
Don't know. Didn't expect you guys to go so hardcore. Man. Alright, let's see here.
Wow, that initiative thing was pretty crazy for barbarians.
Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Alright, Torin, you are in the dark.
Is it just a disadvantage or modifier to attack?
You're at disadvantage.
So it'd wash with flanking to regular, right?
I would think so.
Torrent's
Because
gonna,
you can't see.
yeah, it's going to be a disadvantage for sure.
So I'm going to say it's disadvantage.
Makes sense.
Unless you've got, blind sight or some other thing like that.
Any sort of advantage that you would have
makes
had from flanking, I think, is lost because you can't
Being able
tell.
to see him, right?
Mhm. So,
That makes sense.
so Torn's just going to try and stick him again, because stuff hasn't moved much since last round. So he'll take this at disadvantage.
Okay.
With a 10.
All right. 10 is a miss.
Good enough.
Ulsa.
Oh, she's pissed now. She takes her spear or turns around to that orc and stabs at him.
All right. That's
Oh.
a fumble.
Or I get my reroll.
Yeah.
2 fumbles. Oh, that's
So-
right. The
so I think-
halfling.
yeah,
the
I think-
halfling luck.
Yeah, the halfling luck, isn't it like 3? You get like 3 of them or something.
All it says is when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, there's nothing. I would have to read the ability in the book, but this is
Yeah. Okay.
Is it like a
So-
reaction?
So you got a
Can only
10.
do it once.
that's it.
So I played in some games where they only could do it 3 times. Maybe they took a feat for it or something. Maybe
This
the
is
feat
not.
is
This
the
is
limit.
a racial thing.
Yeah.
It's just what you get.
Yep. So you rolled a 10, which is a miss.
Okay, my second attack.
I think the feat you get 3 times where you can like
12.
re-roll any die that you want.
Yeah. 12 is a miss.
Okay.
And then looks like brass butts.
He's just gonna stab with his rapier.
Okay. 9 is a
At the
miss.
Dragonborn.
All right. This orc is going to try to attack the monk. Where's my... There he is. Disadvantage. AC 11 against the monk.
Misses.
This darkness comes over and we're just whiffing.
And the city watch begin moving in. And they're going to run into the darkness until they grab. And so you start to feel hands on your shoulders as these guys all start moving in to break this up.
And I'm yelling out, "This isn't over. I'll get you for this."
As soon as the city watch come in, I'll drop the darkness.
Let's see. Roll perception with disadvantage. Mm,
10?
you are not aware of the city watch.
Okay, they didn't grab me then.
No, they grabbed the dragon. The first person they reached, so they grabbed that dragonborn first. Now, that's not to say that your companions can't yell at you. Or maybe they won't. I have no idea what your plan is.
We can't see what he's doing.
Yeah, so they rush in and they just start pulling people apart. So
I'm just yelling how
Trillic
this
gets pulled
you
out of the
dragonborn,
darkness.
Well,
you have dishonored my family. I will get you. This isn't over.
The-
and I'm pointing at her.
the
I'll
guard-
get you.
The guards should be yelling and screaming and
They are
right?
yelling. Yeah, now
So
they
I'll-
are
and
now
I'll
they're
drop-
yelling. They grab people and they yell, "Break it up!" And they start, "You fools!"
Torin's adding to it by yelling stuff like "ruckus," "annoyance," just making noise to make noise.
I'll just keep copying what the guards say. Exactly.
Wilmot yells, "Break it up!"
Ulfa's
Right, but I'll
trying to hold
drop
her
I'll
rage
drop
down.
the darkness.
All
Wolf is
right, so the
getting there.
darkness is dropped.
Pointing and hissing.
There's a bloodied orc and all of that.
The dagger responsible for that bloodying has been stowed.
Okay. And Wilmot is no longer doing any concentration. Okay. They break it up, and this dragonborn over here is hissing. Brothers, and she spits. So there's still a little bit of that dragon breath in her mouth. So you see little bits of green just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, nasty
I just
breath.
wipe it off my face like it doesn't hurt, even though it fucking does like hell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's
say,
stinky.
"You bring dishonor to our family."
We
Shame,
shall see-
shame.
We shall see who brings dishonor on whose family. And she spits again.
And I'm gonna step around the
On-
city watch and use my
on
breath weapon.
Sword Street. And then
Can I step around the city watch and try and hit her with my breath weapon?
No, they're in the middle now. They're like holding you guys back
Okay.
actively. And she says, "I shall see you at Sword Street. Come along."
I push against the city watch guy, but not too hard. Just
So
you
you push
enough
against
to
him, and
get
he
what
just kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, you're messing with the wrong one."
As soon as the ones that we were facing off against, turn and start leaving, Torin is going to just start gathering, starting with Trillic. You're going to start tugging on him to pull him away, like it's over, let's go, kind of thing. Get out of here before the guards arrest us, kind of, time to go.
Yeah.
And try to gather the others to come along.
Okay.
Take our cue while we can before it gets worse.
Yeah, the city watcher don't do that again, or next time we'll throw you in jail. We'll give you a fine so big you'll be working in the mines for a year.
Won't happen again.
Officer.
Family, what can you do?
Temper got the better of me. I apologize.
And there's a bunch of bystanders that was like, oh, look at that. Okay.
Then we're about halfway down the road.
So Sword Street, what time?
High noon.
Roll intelligence. Make an intelligence check.
Now, I remember Sword Street. I just don't remember what time.
And let's see here. Yeah, you're just like, I have no idea. You can't remember what.
We'll just have to go stand out there and wait.
For a whole week or a month.
I think Torin knows.
Maybe Brassbutt heard.
So
I think Torin knows.
So yeah, Torin tries.
Children of Yurik.
Yurik was the most intelligent man in the universe.
They hire other people to do their taxes.
So yeah, Torin thinks he remembers hearing Lord Ite make comments about these little fight clubs that are occurring, and that the next one last night, he said the next one was 2 days away. Or two nights away.
So at night then. On Sword Street.
Which should be tonight, because it was 2 days until we could bloody the nose, right?
No, it'd be the next
Tomorrow night.
The next night. Okay.
Right. All right. Cool. Sweet. Hopefully it's us against them again. Just us against them.
Wiping.
Sharpen your blades, gentlemen. We have a date.
We shall dance with the spears.
A date with danger.
Indeed, little one. You are quite fast with that stick.
In the middle of the night, I could not hit shit. Well met. Don't do that again.
Puffs his chest out,
Okay. So where are you guys off to now?
Ulsa's
Rest
pretty.
up.
She got wounded, so she wants to go rest up.
Yeah. Trillic and Brassbutt are rested up. Just rest up. Sharpen everything. Tighten the armor. Kind of get ready. Maybe find Sword Street so we know where we're going.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see.
That's a lot.
Maybe give me an investigation check if you're going to go explore.
Found it. Found Sword Street. It's west of the market.
You found it. Good job. Indeed.
It's pretty long.
It is.
Could be anywhere along that. That's like a mile-long street. No bother. We will find it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 blocks. Yeah, it's about a mile. – 3,000 feet, yeah. Half a mile.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you do a little bit of exploring. You find Sword Street, so you know approximately where you're going.
Yep. Perfect.
Should we find an inn near there?
Yes.
We can.
Although Yawning Portal isn't terribly far away.
Yeah, it's not.
That's true. Well, we can go back there and rest up.
Yep. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Just kind of hang out, stay out of trouble, rest up, be fresh.
Meditate.
We know we're in for trouble.
Okay. In case anybody needs their tokens, I went ahead and brought us back to this little screen. So yeah, you make arrangements, same cost. So to get another room for the night.
5 silver.
Pulse is running low on funds.
Trillic will pay for Ulsa's room.
Why, thank you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys, you rest, take it easy, order some food. Is there anything else you want to do before?
While we
the
have
evening
daylight,
or anything like that?
well, while we still have daylight, Torin would like to, since they're close to the market there, would like to lighten some people's loads and burden his own.
Okay. So you want to spend like an hour picking pockets?
Couple hours looking around, scoping out, picking what's good.
Okay. Go ahead and so a couple hours, I would say. Give me another sleight of hand. Okay.
We come out to see the city guard removing Torin's hand.
So the first hour was pretty successful. You managed to get 10 platinum pieces.
Holy moly.
Damn.
Okay.
The second hour was not as successful, and you had to make a quick dash to get away before getting caught.
Okay. And not one to push it because he knows better. He will make his way in a meandering fashion back to the yawning portal.
Okay. Seems like time well spent.
I would have to agree with that. It was a good day for Torin.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
No.
Relmet's just going to be in his room meditating.
Okay.
Trillic's doing the same.
Torin's going to drink. Get a buzz on before going to bed.
Also, we'll be eating.
Yeah, so go ahead and if you haven't done it yet, you can go ahead and click on take a long rest. And just as the night before, meals included. So when you get up in the morning, eat a light breakfast.
So do a lot of people go down the portal? Is it like entertaining because people go down there and we hear the screams and things?
So yeah, usually in the evening, there will be someone who, you'll hear, you'll see someone walk up to this person over here, who's right here by this winch. They pay 1 gold, they hop into the bucket, they swing out into the middle, and they get lowered down. Every once in a while, you will see the cord, shake from down below. They will reel it up, empty a gold coin into their hand, send the bucket back down, and bring someone back up. Generally, there's a big uproar of cheering when someone's going down. That's pretty common. Yep. Okay. All right. So the next day, I guess we'll go back to our map of Waterdeep. What is the plan for this day?
Hang out along Sword Street, I think. Just kind of hang out up and down
Yeah.
the street.
Okay.
We know where
So
the Fight
these
Club
are-
is, right?
These are what?
Other people have to know about this, right?
Underground stuff.
The Fight
So
Club.
we have an underground
Yeah.
kind of person, right?
Torin, sounds like.
It's a great question.
He might recognize some of the signs of a place
I'm-
like that.
Offended by the accusation. When he says this, he's so straight-faced it can't be taken for anything other than sarcasm. Although the unobservant might actually believe him.
So yeah, go ahead and
He'll keep an eye out for any thieves can't kind of symbolisms that are around.
okay.
Um,
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And I'll keep an eye out for any like draconian ones or dragonborn ones.
Oh my
There you
gosh! Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. So sure enough, after a little bit of time looking around, you do spot an area where you can see the telltale signs written in some thieves' cant on some walls and near an old door. It looks like an abandoned warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
and you spot what looks like a beggar outside that area.
Does he have a bowl or a plate out?
Ask
No.
him when the fights start. Toss him a silver.
I got to think about this for a sec, because he could be a doorman, but he might just be watch.
Do it in thieves' cant. If he's not a doorman, he won't understand it.
So Torin's gonna crouch down in front of him and say, "It's like what, an old man or something."
Can't tell. Just looks like a beggar, covered in rags.
He's gonna bend down and throw a silver piece into his cloth or wherever he's receiving it. Be like, "Rough day working." And he's gonna do this in Thieves' Cant. He's gonna go into a dialogue about the day, and anybody listening, as his Thieves' Cant would hear it as just a bunch of conversation that, it takes several sentences for him to get to the point, basically, but you wouldn't recognize that point if you weren't familiar with Thieves' Cant. So, he's gonna start out down that avenue. And the question he's asking is, how's the work been today?
Let's see. Give me a thieves' cant check. I think there's a proficiency for it that you can click on.
Yeah.
Nope, it's just like a language, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do. I wanna
So
see
that
how
would be
well-
like
roll stealth.
persuasion, perhaps.
Sure. Yeah, try persuasion. Okay.
He'll throw a
She-
second silver in.
She responds back in Thieves' Cant as well. She's like, "What are you looking for?"
And again, using the cant. I've heard good things about betting on some fights.
Okay.
She just says, "Okay."
I'm like
And-
pulling on his. Just ask where the fights are. Stupid Thorn.
And to the best of my knowledge, things kind of point here. He'll look up at like the marking, the thieves' camp marking.
What's your question?
When do they start? Can I get in?
The fights will start after dark.
We just come here and enter through here.
Invitation only.
Well, I'll hopefully have that in hand. And by the end of their conversation, he's probably going to drop about have dropped about a gold's worth into whatever receptacle she has. He's just kind of
Yeah, just quickly goes away under the rags.
feeding it a silver at a time as they talk.
She says, "Yeah, it's invitation only. The doors are locked until after dark."
All right, excellent. Stay frosty. Or, some medieval equivalent.
Okay.
Well done, Torin.
You just need to find that woman again.
Torin is
She'll be here.
once they're away from her, Torin is going to turn to Ulsa and bend down, kind of almost getting in her face and be like, "Next time I have a conversation like that, make sure you stand well away from me, please." And then he'll just stand back up and continue walking whatever direction they were walking.
That's the problem with these city dwellers. They always two-faced talk.
And I know the language.
Says the woman wearing a mask.
Wellmet will just copy exactly everything that he said.
Okay.
So we have time to kill.
You do.
We are all
you have
set.
a little bit
Awesome.
of time. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys just kill some time, wait until it
However,
gets dark. Yeah.
We want to make ourselves visible because we were expecting or hoping for an invitation, correct?
Oh, well, they'll let us
Well,
in.
yeah, you didn't. You didn't ask really for them to elaborate on
They'll be expecting us.
that. Let's see here. Why is that not opening?
They'll be expecting us.
Yep. I mean, you were invited in a way, right?
Yeah, yep.
Right.
We have that to fall back onto, but at the same time, why don't we waste time in the market?
With what money?
We don't have to spend anything. Just look at things and make it look like you're interested.
Why don't you take one of those magical spears from that magical spear seller over there?
I'm trying to remember the exact phrasing that I had used earlier. I'm offended by that accusation or something to that effect. He just repeats it.
Use those special skills of yours. Put it in your pants. It's like a 6-foot spear.
So spend some time, look around the market, make yourself visible, especially you, Trillic. And
Oops. Sorry.
and your brother. And then the other two wouldn't mind hanging close to them just in case, and we'll just keep an eye out. And hopefully we'll actually get someone coming up to us saying, "Yeah, you're coming to the fights." Or when the time comes, we'll just go and drop what information we do have in regards to who invited us.
So me and Brassbutt will kind of meander between the market and Sword Street, just kind of up and down, stopping at shops, spend
Okay.
about 5 gold on snacks and whatnot. And then as it's getting dark, we're going to kind of make our way back to that seedy joint where Torin did his thing.
And Torin's gonna pick some more pockets at the market.
Okay. So go ahead and Okay.
16
All right.
or 19.
You managed to get 17 gold pieces.
I want to be a gangster. Sorry. Yep. And then once that's tended to, we will, when the time's right, we'll, as Trillic said, head that way.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys just hang out and keep an eye out on stuff like, I don't know, watching for people coming and going, I guess. And it gets dark.
Okay. Let's head back.
You head back to the little alley.
Did we get the name of this sister that you punched?
Shithead.
Children of Uric.
Let's see here.
Short snout.
Fat bottom.
Stubby clawed.
Was she bronze also?
No.
What color was she?
I didn't quite catch it. I just punched her and then everything went dark.
Hun.
No, I don't know. She spit acid, so she's got to be green or black or something, right?
Probably, yeah.
Or no, black is lightning, so green is acid, right?
Black,
Roll,
black is
roll intelligence. We'll see if you can remember.
Ah, that's horrible.
So, Trillic, you kind of think about it and you're just like, gosh, I think she was kind of greenish.
Yes.
All right, so you come back to the same alley, and the beggar is still sitting over here.
I just see a black screen.
Oh,
I just
well, it's
approach.
dark. You need some light. Does Ulsa have dark vision?
I don't think. Have to.
Let's see. You have Raise, Lucky, Brave, Raise by... Blah, blah, blah. Nope, you do not. You will need a source of light.
I do have a torch that I can pull out.
I guess I'm using
Light.
dancing lights or something because I can see, but I don't have dark vision.
Torin's got dark vision.
I shall use it. Pull out a torch. Carry it with me.
At least it's not listed anywhere.
Let's see. Oh, your thing's not even turned on. I'm not sure how you see. Vision.
I don't see.
I'm not sure how.
I'm blind.
Oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm using brass butt. So I'm using brass butt to be able to see on the camera to record.
Oh, that's funny.
So you're not seeing with Trillic's token. You're seeing
I'm
with
seeing
brass
brass
butt's token
butts
because I have to have it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'll cast dancing lights. I mean, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you emit light up to 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, I set them out on a pattern about 10 feet away from each other to make a big globe of light so everyone can see.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Roll20 to let me type.
I still can't see anything.
And they'll just rotate slowly in a circle, until there's other light in the area, and then I wink them out.
How about now, Wilmot?
Yep.
That one looks good.
Ooh, look at all this. Oh, it's hard. So that's like fog of war, but that doesn't tell me where the shadows are, which may become important to me.
Oh, you didn't take that stupid shadow path thing for the monk, did you? You did. All right, whatever. You'll be dead soon. Oh, did I say that out loud?
The worms will be eating you.
So many ways for players to be evil and dark in 5th edition. Whatever. It's all fine.
I know. the anti-hero. Get over it. Let's just be
Yeah.
heroes.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, the dynamic lighting would be important to you in that regard. Yeah, but it gets yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. So you
I walk right up like I'm supposed to be here.
and this dirty female beggar sitting cross-legged looks up at you and looks at Brass Butt, nods, right, and walks up, pounds on the door, and let's see here, I gotta switch to a different screen here, and door, oops, wrong one. Come on, give me the door. Door opens up. Not to Wilmot, but to Trillic and to Brassbutt.
They're with us.
She nods. And you hear all this noise inside, the roaring and, stomping. And, as the door opens up, you're just like, whoa, look at all this energy that's in this room. You see lights. You see, all of this, combat. And just as you're stepping in, you see this person dragging 2 dead drow elves off of the stage here. Excellent. And as you step in, this person in the there we go. This person up here wearing dark black, dark gray, ancient plate mail and glowing red eyes and dead looking, skin just sucks to the skull. And he says, "The children of Uric have arrived. You have been challenged. It is combat to the death."
To the death, I hiss.
The death, and I hold up my spear.
There are
Woo.
there are 3 that were offended. So it is 3 that must defend their honor. Which 3 will fight on behalf of the children of Uric?
Trillic steps forth.
As does Brassbutt.
Also wants to go.
And Ulsa.
we all should we fight to see who gets to fight?
That's true.
The
Let's spend with them
no,
longer.
you've made the decision has been made, he says. And so Wilmot and Torin are
Brassbutt's dead.
He's not going to do anything.
well. You guys are
Sorry, Hans.
You guys are they direct you guys up to the stands, and so there's some
I'm the
stairs
manager.
that go up.
I'm their manager.
Yep, up there, and yep, and so you guys are pushed up into this one of these areas, and they get rid of these guys. And you, of course, see the sister, and she spits when she sees you. She's got a couple of different people with her. There's this orc looks much bigger than the orc you were messing with, and he's got a great axe. He's got a spear. And then there's this little guy. Looks like a little kobold. Yep.
Pold's cousin.
Maybe. All right. So
the goblin.
Yep. So let's do this. I think because we're about 2 hours 20 minutes in, I think this is a good spot to stop for the night. I think kind of that little cliffhanger thing, and it also gives Hans a chance to jump in so that we don't kill him when he's not here. Yeah.
Especially because you volunteered him.
Yep, I did. And so I think we'll wait to do this combat when Hans is able to join us next week. So I think we'll just stop right there. And so tune in, next week to see the epic combat. Who lives? Who dies in the D&D
Final Force 5.
Well, I was
Fight
thinking
Club.
Thunderdome, but yeah, Final Force 5. Where'd they go?
Funky music.
I know. Cue the funky music.
Funkalicious music.
Yeah, totally.
Not funkadelic.
Until next
There we
week.
Keep smiling.
Indeed. And like us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitch. Can you like
And
people on
subscribe.
Twitch? You should subscribe. Yes, exactly. So, because how else are you going to find out how this is going to end? I think it's going to end in tears. In tears. Until next week.
Jeremy's trying to kill us all.
Maybe. We'll find out.